Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why it's okay to slow down while dating and it's okay to be single, okay? So let's just get into it. So as far as being single, no one really considers being single as a normal thing for some reason. They look at it like it's you're lonely. You're lonely and you need people. They look at it like you are a helpless child that needs a parent or a pet or an animal in the street that needs a home. Like, that's how they really act like when it comes to being single. And let me tell you this, I see a lot of people on social media oh well, I'm single, I'm not opening up to nobody and all that. And I'm just like, and I'm reading this stuff and I'm like, I relate. I relate to these things because back in the day, I did not want to be single. And I don't know why I didn't want not to be single. And when I was open to dating relationships and guys, I was probably about 12 or 13 years old when I started having feelings for celebrities, when I started having crushes on my favorite celebrity crushes or whatever. And that and that's when I really saw that I was in love, or I had feelings. I had feelings that felt really good. And this is all from my favorite celebrities. And they were really just actors and Twilight and boy bands. But when I was feeling those emotions for those type of celebrities and stuff, it made me feel like I knew what love was. I'm like, why these feelings I have feel so good. So what I did was, in my early days, was go out and try to get a boyfriend from school or something, or be open to date. Come to find out, I just attracted dummies. These boys really just wanted to have sex, really just wanted to play with my mind, or they were just boys themselves, so they didn't know how to date. So it was that really caused me to not date. So really, most people don't want to date because they're traumatized by dating and they have to heal from it. But most people don't want to heal from it because they have to feel the pain. They have to actually literally go above their ego and their pride to say yes to somebody, or literally say, because you can tell women have the power in the relationship as well, not just the men have power. We think men have power. We think that men have more power than us. They don't have more power than us, sweetheart. They just think they do. It's equal power between a man and a woman. It's equal power. The man is the one leading, the woman is the one receiving. So it's when those two are out of balance, you might as well say that relationship is going to be out of balance. So, and yes, when you have trauma, it's really hard for you to date. That's why people are really I need to heal, because we have to heal in order to be more open to receiving love. Okay, what we're trying to heal is being more open to love again. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to heal from actually, I remember when I was open to love, I'm open to dating. Now I'm just don't freaking touch me. No, you can't have my phone number. No, we cannot go on that dinner date. No, we can only be friends, because I am not wasting my time again. So I'm trying to be smart about dating now. You know what I'm saying? But and it comes across as I don't want to date. But what I've learned from that is that I have the opportunity to heal and grow myself. When you go out and you want to be with somebody, have a relationship or whatever, you want to date and you want to be with somebody, you have to be vulnerable and put yourself into the relationship. You can't just be half-assed with it. You can't be selfish in it. You have to be open to love if you're in a relationship. And that means you are responsible for someone's feelings. You are responsible for someone's being, because you put yourself in this relationship. You put yourself in a soul tie. You married this person. Now you have to literally deal with it. You have to, now you're responsible for how this person feels. You know what I'm saying? So you're responsible now. And being committed is being one with somebody else. When you're one with somebody, you become one soul. That's what they be saying in Bibles and marriages and stuff. It's like, y'all one soul. Yes, literally you're one soul. That's why in most religions they get married in 3 days, because as soon as you meet somebody, y'all one soul. Okay. And when you become one soul, you cannot be selfish. You cannot think about your own well-being. You cannot think about none of that. You can't, because you're so one soul with this person. But when you're single, you have the opportunity to date yourself. So basically, being single is really about dating yourself, because you don't have nobody else you're responsible for. You don't have a child because you don't have a man, or you don't have a woman to give you a child. So now, what are you? Single. You're single. You don't have nothing. You don't have nothing. But not that you don't have nothing, is that you don't have a man and you don't have a child. So what are you single? Unless you're a single mother, that's a different story. But now it's like, especially as far as dating, this is only towards dating, is that when you're single, you have the opportunity to go within and go date yourself and love yourself. That's what self-love is. Self-love is dating yourself until you meet that one. Because a lot of people have abandonment issues. A lot of people have anxiety. They have an anxious attachment style. Baby, let me tell you, those people cannot be alone by themselves for more than 5 minutes of the day, because they have to worry about where their man or woman is. That's a sign that you need therapy, because you cannot live on your own. You cannot do certain things by yourself, okay? You know what I'm saying? And that's when you need therapy, because therapy will help you become more independent. Therapy will help you overcome those disorders, those anxieties, those emotions that you're feeling is literally anxiety, okay? Literally anxiety. And you need help with that. Why do we go to therapy? Because we are anxious, we are sad, we are depressed. And that's exactly how you feel after a breakup. So, yes, when you're single, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about breaking up. But when you're single, you learn how to be alone. You learn how to detach from those things. And those things become options to you. Like, I'm gonna go date because I want to. I'm gonna have a child because I want to. They become like options to you now. And we go after the things we want, right? And when we get it, we love it, unless we get bored. But other than that, being single is really just about really valuing yourself and really dating yourself. That's why it's okay to be single. It's okay to be single, because you are dating yourself. You are giving the love that you deserve, the love that you need to yourself. You can't get that from anybody else unless you're in a relationship. But look, it takes time. It takes a lot of time trying to find your soulmate. It takes a lot of time to really open up to somebody and really know who people are. Like, that's why I feel that it's completely better to just be single until you meet the one. Being single is more of a mindset. It's a mindset of self-love. It's a mindset of being independent. It's a mindset of really knowing your worth, of knowing that you don't need to rush into these things. You don't need to rush into a relationship, because guess what? Sometimes when we rush into things, it ends up being crappy. It ends up being the most crappiest thing we ever had in our life, because we rushed into it too quick. We ended up like, I need you, I need this, I want this in my life. And then when it comes into our life, we be like, I need you out of my life because you're crazy. And it's like, when you're single, you shouldn't feel that way because you know how it feels to be single. You know how it feels to be detached. You have to remind yourself, oh yeah, I remember when I was single for 10 years because every person that I attracted just didn't seem worth my time. And I understand and I know the feeling of being alone. I understand the feeling of being detached from other people. I understand the feeling of someone breaking up with me, and I finally came to that point where I healed. It is very possible to literally heal from a relationship, and when you feel healed from a relationship, you feel free. You feel like your mind and your heart is free because you ain't got to worry about crying about them no more. But the thing is, heartbreaks are just a sign that you've met the wrong person. It's not a sign that love doesn't exist. It's a sign that you love the wrong person. Not love is not the enemy here. It's the person. It's the guy that you dated, not love. I mean, love is what was your only reason why you were in a relationship with the dude in the first place, or the girl in the first place. That was the only reason why you were in the relationship, because you loved them, right? And when we get into relationships with people, we fall in love with these people. And when we fall in love with these people, we learn the feeling of love. And that was our whole reason why we were in a relationship in the first place, because we loved them. So now it's like we break up and now we don't have that connection no more. It was a connection. It was a feeling. It was a connection. A feeling, anybody could feel this feeling, but also that feeling doesn't define fully who that person is. They were feeling that emotion as well, but sometimes they don't want to stay long enough to really like deal with your problems. So that's why it's so much better to just be single, so you can avoid being in the wrong relationship, so you can actually have the time to heal. You can have the time to get to know yourself. And actually, when you get in a relationship, because being single doesn't mean that you should be single forever. You should be single until like you meet that one. You meet that person that makes you feel like you never felt before. And knowing what love is can also show you what they're doing, because sometimes people learn what love is too. They know how to show love. They know how to give love. Giving is the biggest form of love. Touch is the biggest form of love. It's all like actions, basically. Instead of a guy telling you all these things and he's actually, doing them, yeah. He's doing it. He's not saying it all the time. But love is something you can give yourself as well, because you know that you're not settling for less. You're not just going for just anybody that comes your way. I mean, if you accidentally tell the right guy no, just know he may come back if it's meant to be. Or there may be another one, because you know how many men are on this planet? It's a lot of men on this planet. It's a lot. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be attracted to you because you are attractive. If you know you are an attractive person and you know you're high value, a lot of people are going to be wanting you. That's why celebrities have a lot of people loving him and being obsessive for him, because there's so many people out there who are truly attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are people out there. If you accidentally reject one or you lose the one or something, another one's going to show up, as long as you're open into receiving that. But being single, if you choose yourself, that's your personal decision. Because as a female or as a male, there needs to be two decisions made in order to be together. If one person say, I don't want to be in a relationship with you, but I also just want to be friends, the other person has to be, oh, okay, that's fine, we could be friends. Or no, I can't, I don't want to be friends. So that's when it's like they stay or they leave. So it's like Yeah. But being single is peaceful, it's relaxing because you don't have to be worried about what they're doing or where they're at. But you're also allowing the universe to send you your man or your girl naturally. You know how when they say you should wait for the one? Yeah, you should wait because it will come to you. Most people can't wait because they have abandonment issues, so they rush into a relationship. But they understand that good things come to those who wait, good things come to those who are good. Then it's like, boom, you got it. But it's like, I would rather wait than rush into it, because if I'm rushed into it, you never know if it could be a good or a bad opportunity. But waiting, when you wait, you observe. When you observe, you see. When you see, you wake up and be like, oh no, this man is not the one, she is not the one. Because you are observing enough. And you know you are enough when you are single. You know you're enough when you're single. I can be alone. It's okay to be single. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Comment down below what you think as far as if you're single right now. Tell me what it's like for you to be single, and do you feel like you want to be in a relationship right now? Just tell me down in the comments. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.